right? But from the original Modern Warfare all the way up to 2004, 2009, or 2009 did it come out? I don't know. The original COD 4. From that game all the way up until Call of Duty 2019, Modern Warfare 2019, we're gonna be ranking the multiplayers. Now, yeah, as you guys know, I've been playing COD for years. I started playing Modern Warfare. Black Ops 1 is when at the end of Black Ops 1, beginning of Modern Warfare 3 is when I started playing like public matches and stuff. Like I got my own account, started playing. But like, eventually I came back and played those earlier games. But yeah, no, I've been playing since Black Ops 1, so I am a veteran Call of Duty. I know this game. Anyways, we're gonna be ranking the multiplayer on each of these games that I've played. So yeah, that's basically the video today. Doing best to worst or worst to best, whatever you want to call it. S tier, all the way up to F tier. So yeah, we got a lot to get into. So let's get into it. Now I don't know what this game is. If I'm being honest, I don't know. So whatever that game is. Let's start off. With the very first game that we're going to talk about, Modern Warfare 4. The original Modern Warfare 4, not remastered. I don't think we have the remastered on here, but I'll talk about that one anyways. Anyways, very first Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4. This game, groundbreaking. It was revolutionary for the Call of Duty community. It changed everything. It implemented score streaks. What else did it? I don't know. A bunch of other stuff. Anyways, one of the most influential Call of Duties in the genre of the whole thing. So, for that, I'm gonna give it an A tier. S tier, no, just because it wasn't maybe at its time it was S, but once like BO2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 came along, I don't feel like it was as fun as it used to be. Now, going on to World at War. Another fun game, but I definitely don't feel like it was as good as Modern Warfare. It just felt like another, not like Big Red, but it felt like it didn't feel like Modern Warfare. You're going from Modern Warfare to World at War. Don't get me wrong, good game, fun game. Just didn't. I don't feel like it lived up to a type because like after playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, it's like, oh, this game is freaking amazing. I love this game. And then adding on World at War, I just feel like it didn't live up to the hype. So for that reason, World at War, we're gonna give it a B. All right, so next on the list we have Modern Warfare 2. Do I even have to say anything? I don't have to say anything. I really don't. One of the greatest Call of Duties to ever be made. One of the greatest games ever be made. It was such a fun game. It's just a phenomenal game. There's like, it was such a fun game that I can't complain about it. I mean, yeah, like noob tubes, but like that's part of the game. That's what made it fun. Game S tier, hands down. Next we have Black Ops 1, the very first Black Ops in the series of 4. It's a 4 called 4. So the very first Black Ops, phenomenal game. Loved it. Wasn't as good as Modern Warfare 2. Okay, that was that. But Black Ops 1 was so fun. The guns felt great. It just wasn't as good as Modern Warfare 2. So for that reason, we're gonna give it an A. It implemented. No, we're not talking about zombies or the campaigns. Okay, because I can do a whole different tier list on campaigns because I love my campaigns. But yeah, like for multiplayer, it just didn't feel as good as Modern Warfare 2. Don't get me wrong, one of the best multiplayers, in the COD whole spiel. But Modern Warfare 2 was just so iconic and so good. Like Black Ops 1 just didn't love. It couldn't beat Modern Warfare 2. Even though Black Ops was an amazing game, Modern Warfare 2 was just top tier, and it couldn't be beat. Next, we have Modern Warfare 3. I don't care what anyone says. Modern Warfare 3 was such a fun game. So nostalgic. It was great. And it felt just like Modern Warfare 2. That was the thing. People can say, oh, it felt like Modern Warfare 2, so it was just a remake of it. I don't say that. Even though it did feel like Modern Warfare 2, it felt different. And that's what I liked about it. It wasn't Modern Warfare 2, but it felt similar. And Modern Warfare 2 was so good that the game being similar also made it so good. So for that reason, and also very nostalgic, and mind you, this is my personal tier list. MW3, like, I kind of just grew up on it. Like, that was like my first real Call of Duty where I just sprouted out and just played everything instead of just playing campaigns and zombies. So for that reason, S tier. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This is the greatest Call of Duty ever made. I don't care what anyone says. I know the debate is between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. Okay. Modern Warfare 2, top tier game. Black Ops 2 was just it took everything to the next level. We're not talking about zombies. Forgot about that. Multiplayer. We're talking about multiplayer. The sniping, the trick shotting, just everything you could do. The red guns, the different styles of equipment there was. It felt futuristic, but it wasn't like, oh, this is too futuristic. It felt so good. It brings so much to the table. The maps were phenomenal. The maps were great. There was maybe, 2, 3 bad maps? And, like, the trailer for Black Ops 2, that was another big thing. The trailer for Black Ops 2 was so good. Black Ops 2, it just made the Call of Duty series so different in a good way. It was phenomenal. I played that game from 7th grade all the way up until... No, I'm sorry. I played it from 5th grade all the way up until 8th grade. That's what I meant to say. Played that game for 3 years. Reset my account, got diamond again. I never got tired of the game. Never once got tired of the game. Just a phenomenal game. Next we have Ghost. Where's Ghost at? Ghost. Underwhelming for sure. After coming from Black Ops 2 right to Ghost, Ghost wasn't a terrible game. It wasn't god awful. Was it good? Was it bad? No, not by any means was it bad. It's just, I felt like it was trying to be Modern Warfare, but it failed to be. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it just felt like it was trying to be like a Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 type game, but just didn't. So for that reason, just going to C. Just felt weird. Not a bad game, but not a good game. It's just an average game. So yeah, going to C. Next we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare. It brings jetpacks to the table, but I feel like if there wasn't jetpacks in the game, it would have been a fun game. But with the implements of jetpacks, it just has a really bad rep for it, which, it should. It should bring jetpacks. But, it just felt weird, but it didn't feel bad, in my opinion. Like, I enjoyed it most of the time. I mean, it wasn't as fun as Ghost. I don't think so. But it's definitely not a D tier, so I'm gonna put it at C, right next to Ghost, just because in my opinion, the worst part about it was jetpacks, supply drops. Supply drops or whatever. I could care less about supply drops. Some people say they ruin Call of Duty. I say if you do supply drops the right way, it doesn't ruin Call of Duty. For example, Modern Warfare Remastered, perfect supply drop system. You could earn the guns. You could pay to get it faster, but you could still earn the guns just by grinding. That's what I like about Modern Warfare Remastered and the supply drop system. Now, the Advanced Warfare supply drop system, it was the first time doing it. I could care less for it. I just had a good time on that game, if I'm being honest. The next game was what? Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was a good game. I don't care what anyone says. Black Ops 3 is definitely an A tier game. Even though it had jetpacks, the movement felt good. A lot of the guns were overpowered, but that's what was fun about it. The VMP, the Brecci, the Brecci was stupid. The Brecci was a god-awful gun because it was so broken. But the sniping felt good. The sniping felt really, really good. And I don't care what anyone says. Okay, my opinion, Black Ops 3 was a really fun game to play. They added just a bunch of new stuff. The maps felt good. And it was just a fun game overall. You know, it's just a fun game overall. Next, what was it? Infinite Warfare, I think, was next. I believe it was Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I believe so. Infinite Warfare. It's E tier. Nothing special about it. It felt like a game that Call of Duty just spit out and says, yeah, this is our last chance. This is our last jetpack game. We're not really going to try on it. So here's just, they spit it out. Everyone's playing Modern Warfare Remastered. Modern Warfare Remastered, I don't have on the list because it's a remaster. Even yes, I know it's a game, but it was fun. I would have put it with A tier just because, you know, it's Modern Warfare, just remastered and a little bit better, a little bit cooler. So yeah, Infinite Warfare, E tier, nothing special about it. Average jetpack game, which is terrible, and I didn't really have fun on it. Next, we have World War II, and World War II is definitely an A tier for me. Speaking of which, I played World War II today, and I hit a rolling 7-man. One of my best clips I've hit on World War II, and I hit it today. I haven't played the game in like 2 years or so, and I had a pretty nice clip on there. So World War II, fun game. Boots on the Ground came back. It just felt really good. I had a lot of good memories on that game, and I just really enjoyed it. Simple as that. I liked World War II. It's a good, solid game. For the first 6 months, for like the first 6-7 months, for the first half of that game's lifespan, it was dominating. It felt really, really good. But then it slowly declined, and it just didn't feel as good. But, you know, I really liked the game. Enjoyed it. A tier for sure. Black Ops 4. You can say what you want about Black Ops 4. I'm giving it a C tier. You know, I could go B. You know, looking back, I'm going to go B because looking back on it now, it wasn't that bad of a game. Yes, it had Specialist. But, you know, so did Black Ops 3, and that was a fun game. Infinite Warfare was just god-awful. Just, you know, no one really cared. But, like, Specialists weren't... There was... You could counter some of the specialists, so it wasn't too bad. I don't feel like the specialists were broken. I actually have BO4 and World War II downloaded on my PS4. I deleted the Cold War beta, as you guys seen in the last video. But you know, Black Ops 4 is just it just felt good. The sniping felt good. The red guns felt good. You know, it just felt like a good Call of Duty, average. You know, so I'm giving it B tier. Now we have Modern Warfare, and this is definitely an F tier. We're not talking about Warzone. Okay? Some people could say this is one of the greatest. I've literally heard people say, like pro players say this is one of their favorite Call of Duties. No, definitely an F tier. 100% an F tier. Here's my explanation, right? So coming from BO4, BO4 felt like a Call of Duty. Was it a good one? It was alright, but it felt like a Call of Duty. All of these games felt like a Call of Duty game, okay? Even though if they were bad, they felt like a Call of Duty game. Now, Modern Warfare did not feel like Call of Duty. It felt like it was trying to be so many games put into one that it just came out as just this big old blob of games. It didn't feel like a Call of Duty game. From the mantling to the whatever movements they had, it just didn't feel good, you know? And it didn't have the mini-map? Are you kidding me? No mini-map? What are you, stupid? And this is when skill-based matchmaking really, got in there. Okay, they say, well, skill-based matchmaking's been in the game since PO2. Hey, bucko, guess what? All these games, up until Modern Warfare, you could stay in the lobby you played in. You could stay in the lobby. Modern Warfare, no, you got kicked. Because skill-based matchmaking was, like, amped up by a lot. And you couldn't pick maps. And the maps weren't even good. The maps weren't good. It didn't feel good. Nothing felt good about the game. I got Damascus. After I got Damascus, I just dropped the game and said, yeah, I'm done with this game. It didn't feel good. It created a lot of really bad players. in the sense of they just want to camp, sit back, and play safe in their safe spots, as the creators like to call it, their safe spots. I say it's stupid. I say it may have ruined the Call of Duty franchise, because if you look at the beta, Cold War beta, that is, a lot of people just sit back in their safe spots, their LMGs, their SMGs, and their ARs. Don't move. The Cold War beta is not on here because it's not like actually out yet, and I mean, it's an E tier for me, the beta, if I'm being honest. But yeah, here is my Call of Duty tier list. Say what you want about it. You know, it's my opinion, but I think, you know, yeah, this is what I think about it. Personally, my favorite Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, had the most memories on there. Just hands down one of the greatest games to ever be implemented in gaming history. I personally think it's one of the best. But and anyways, the Call of Duty Cold War beta, if you guys know, I deleted it, but I have been playing World War II and BO4. I'm probably gonna start playing BO3. Actually, I think I have the disc. Yeah, I have the Black Ops 3 disc. So yeah, I'm gonna start playing these games, the older games, you know, like Black Ops 3, BO4, World War II. They were just fun, just nostalgic. Going like at the time, maybe they weren't fun because it felt weird. At the time, it was different. Looking back on it now, after playing Modern Warfare and Cold War beta, yeah, I'd love to go back to those games. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If I'm gonna do a campaign on these, like a campaign tier list with all the campaigns, I will do that. But like, except BO4, because BO4 doesn't have a campaign. But yeah, if you guys want to do another tier list of anything, honestly, just let me know. I'll do another tier list. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.